17 years since the events of Pentecost in Acts 2. How could all this time have passed and we still have this major problem that threatened to throw the church into unprecedented internal crisis? It's one thing if your opposition is coming against you from outside, but when the opposition is from within, this is unprecedented, and it's an internal crisis that, well, I think in this pivotal chapter, this critical chapter, I think maybe even the most critical chapter in the entirety of the New Testament, Luke outlines the kind of discussion that went on, the impassioned discussion that surrounded this conflict, and the eventual solution that was arrived at through this meeting, through what we now call the Jerusalem Council, the assembled church leadership. Now, the church at Antioch had been faced with this incendiary faction of Jewish believers again. And they identified as belonging to the Pharisee party. What were they saying? They had begun to broadcast, and make no mistake, this was very clearly divisive teaching. It was meant to be divisive and provocative because they felt quite passionate about it, of course. And of course, they felt they were right. But the divisive teaching was regarding the necessity of Gentile circumcision. Now, to say that it is necessary for Gentile believers to be circumcised utterly ignores the conclusion arrived at a whole 9 years earlier in Acts 11:18, when Cornelius' salvation was formally recognized. Maybe it ignores it. Perhaps they were ignorant of that discussion. And maybe Johnny-come-lately believers, they weren't part of the discussion 9 years earlier. They came to faith as Pharisees in the recent history, and they were confused regarding whether or not Gentiles should be circumcised. But it also ignores the 2-year-old apostolic confirmation of the apostles, Paul and Barnabas, by Peter and James and John. But so these troublemakers come from Judea, claiming that the prerequisite for Gentile believers' salvation was circumcision. So understand what they're saying. To be saved, you must be snipped. That's what we're talking. Let's talk Turkey. That's what the scripture says. To be saved, you must receive circumcision. Otherwise, there's something lacking in your salvation. Okay? You want to experience eternal security, you'll never be eternally secure unless you have had this operation. Well, these are unauthorized teachers. They're not apostles. They're unauthorized. Listen, among the Jewish people, this is one of our national characteristics. The characteristics. By virtue of our being Jewish, we all think we're teachers. Right? Even though education, some education, right? I have an opinion, I'm allowed to express it. And these are unauthorized teachers. These are, as Arnold Fruchtenbaum calls them, self-appointed guardians of orthodoxy. Well, they're great-great-grandchildren. They're still around somewhere. But they had added something to the gospel of grace. What have they added? The reception of religious rite. And it's not just that they would have been content with adding the religious rite of circumcision. These intimidators, these bullies, would not have stopped there, because the phrase that betrays their intentions was that not just circumcision, i.e. that which is spoken of in the Abrahamic covenant, but circumcision according to the custom of Moses. That tells me that circumcision, that's just step one. That's just the initial requirement. This is aberrant teaching. And it was directed in a specific direction to the synagogue-affiliated proselytes of the gate, to God-fearers, and in particular to those Gentiles who had had no previous connection with Judaism.